Where is the nearest hotel?
Di mana hotel terdekat?
Where is the nearest hotel? Where is the nearest hotel? The hotel is across the street from the park.
Hotel itu berada di seberang jalan dari taman.
The hotel is across the street from the park. The hotel is across the street from the park. Can I book a room for tonight?
Bisakah saya memesan kamar untuk malam ini?
Can I book a room for tonight? Can I book a room for tonight? Yes, you can choose a room with a nice view.
Ya, Anda bisa memilih kamar dengan pemandangan indah.
Yes, you can choose a room with a nice view. Yes, you can choose a room with a nice view. How do I get to the airport?
Bagaimana cara saya pergi ke bandara?
How do I get to the airport? How do I get to the airport? You can take a taxi from the main gate.
Anda bisa naik taksi dari gerbang utama.
You can take a taxi from the main gate. You can take a taxi from the main gate. Is breakfast included in the room?
Apakah sarapan termasuk dalam kamar?
Is breakfast included in the room? Is breakfast included in the room? Yes, breakfast is served in the dining hall.
Ya, sarapan disajikan di ruang makan.
Yes, breakfast is served in the dining hall. Yes, breakfast is served in the dining hall. Where can I find a tourist map?
Di mana saya bisa menemukan peta wisata?
Where can I find a tourist map? Where can I find a tourist map? There is a map counter near the front door.
Ada meja peta di dekat pintu depan.
There is a map counter near the front door. There is a map counter near the front door. Can you show me the subway station?
Bisakah Anda menunjukkan stasiun kereta bawah tanah?
Can you show me the subway station? Can you show me the subway station? It is behind the museum next to the bus stop.
Itu berada di belakang museum, di sebelah halte bus.
It is behind the museum next to the bus stop. It is behind the museum next to the bus stop. How long does it take to reach the market?
Berapa lama waktu yang dibutuhkan untuk sampai ke pasar?
How long does it take to reach the market? How long does it take to reach the market? It takes about half an hour by bus.
Dibutuhkan sekitar setengah jam dengan bus.
It takes about half an hour by bus. It takes about half an hour by bus. Where can I buy a ticket?
Di mana saya bisa membeli tiket?
Where can I buy a ticket? Where can I buy a ticket? You can buy one at the travel center.
Anda bisa membelinya di pusat perjalanan.
You can buy one at the travel center. You can buy one at the travel center. Is this your first time in the city?
Apakah ini pertama kalinya Anda di kota ini?
Is this your first time in the city? Is this your first time in the city? Yes, I came here with my family last week.
Ya, saya datang ke sini bersama keluarga saya minggu lalu.
Yes, I came here with my family last week. Yes, I came here with my family last week. Can I use a credit card in the store?
Bisakah saya menggunakan kartu kredit di toko?
Can I use a credit card in the store? Can I use a credit card in the store? Yes, all major cards are accepted.
Ya, semua kartu utama diterima.
Yes, all major cards are accepted. Yes, all major cards are accepted. Where is the taxi stand?
Di mana tempat taksi?
Where is the taxi stand? Where is the taxi stand? It is near the main entrance of the hotel.
Itu berada di dekat pintu masuk utama hotel.
It is near the main entrance of the hotel. It is near the main entrance of the hotel. Do you have a guidebook in English?
Apakah Anda memiliki buku panduan dalam bahasa Inggris?
Do you have a guidebook in English? Do you have a guidebook in English? Yes, we have one with pictures and maps.
Ya, kami memiliki satu dengan gambar dan peta.
Yes, we have one with pictures and maps. Yes, we have one with pictures and maps. Can you recommend a good restaurant?
Bisakah Anda merekomendasikan restoran yang bagus?
Can you recommend a good restaurant? Can you recommend a good restaurant? There is one near the river that serves seafood.
Ada satu di dekat sungai yang menyajikan makanan laut.
There is one near the river that serves seafood. There is one near the river that serves seafood. Is this seat free?
Apakah kursi ini kosong?
Is this seat free? Is this seat free? No, someone is using it now.
Tidak, seseorang sedang menggunakannya sekarang.
No, someone is using it now. No, someone is using it now. Where can I buy souvenirs?
Di mana saya bisa membeli oleh-oleh?
Where can I buy souvenirs? Where can I buy souvenirs? You can find them near the museum store.
Anda bisa menemukannya di dekat toko museum.
You can find them near the museum store. You can find them near the museum store. Can I exchange the shirt?
Bisakah saya menukar kemeja ini?
Can I exchange the shirt? Can I exchange the shirt? Yes, you can get another color at the counter.
Ya, Anda bisa mendapatkan warna lain di loket.
Yes, you can get another color at the counter. Yes, you can get another color at the counter. Where can I get my laundry done?
Di mana saya bisa mencuci pakaian saya?
Where can I get my laundry done? Where can I get my laundry done? You can call the hotel laundry service.
Anda bisa menelepon layanan laundry hotel.
You can call the hotel laundry service. You can call the hotel laundry service. Can I get new bed sheets?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan spray baru?
Can I get new bed sheets? Can I get new bed sheets? Yes, housekeeping will bring them soon.
Ya, petugas kebersihan akan segera membawanya.
Yes, housekeeping will bring them soon. Yes, housekeeping will bring them soon. How can I use the television?
Bagaimana cara saya menggunakan televisi?
How can I use the television? How can I use the television? Press the power button on the remote.
Tekan tombol daya pada remote.
Press the power button on the remote. Press the power button on the remote. Where is the bus terminal?
Di mana terminal bus?
Where is the bus terminal? Where is the bus terminal? It is next to the train station on the main road.
Itu berada di sebelah stasiun kereta di jalan utama.
It is next to the train station on the main road. It is next to the train station on the main road. Can I reserve a table for dinner?
Bisakah saya memesan meja untuk makan malam?
Can I reserve a table for dinner? Can I reserve a table for dinner? Yes, we can set one near the window.
Ya, kami bisa menyiapkannya di dekat jendela.
Yes, we can set one near the window. Yes, we can set one near the window. Where is the police station?
Di mana kantor polisi?
Where is the police station? Where is the police station? It is across from the city library.
Itu berada di seberang perpustakaan kota.
It is across from the city library. It is across from the city library. I lost my passport, what should I do?
Saya kehilangan paspor saya. Apa yang harus saya lakukan?
I lost my passport, what should I do? I lost my passport. What should I do? Go to the police station and report it.
Pergi ke kantor polisi dan laporkan.
Go to the police station and report it. Go to the police station and report it. Can you call a taxi for me?
Bisakah Anda memanggil taksi untuk saya?
Can you call a taxi for me? Can you call a taxi for me? Yes, I will call one for you right now.
Ya, saya akan memanggil satu untuk Anda sekarang.
Yes, I will call one for you right now. Yes, I will call one for you right now. Is there a hospital nearby?
Apakah ada rumah sakit di dekat sini?
Is there a hospital nearby? Is there a hospital nearby? Yes, there is one next to the bank.
Ya, ada satu di sebelah bank.
Yes, there is one next to the bank. Yes, there is one next to the bank. Can I have room service?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan layanan kamar?
Can I have room service? Can I have room service? Yes, please tell us what you need.
Ya, silakan beritahu kami apa yang Anda butuhkan.
Yes, please tell us what you need. Yes, please tell us what you need. Where is the elevator?
Di mana lift berada?
Where is the elevator? Where is the elevator? It is near the main lobby.
Itu berada di dekat lobi utama.
It is near the main lobby. It is near the main lobby. Can I get a cup of coffee?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan secangkir kopi?
Can I get a cup of coffee? Can I get a cup of coffee? Yes, there is a cafe on the corner.
Ya, ada kafe di sudut jalan.
Yes, there is a cafe on the corner. Yes, there is a cafe on the corner. How far is the shopping center?
Seberapa jauh pusat perbelanjaan itu?
How far is the shopping center? How far is the shopping center? It is close to the subway station.
Itu dekat dengan stasiun kereta bawah tanah.
It is close to the subway station. It is close to the subway station. Can I pay in cash?
Bisakah saya membayar dengan uang tunai?
Can I pay in cash? Can I pay in cash? Yes, we also take cards at the counter.
Ya, kami juga menerima kartu di meja kasir.
Yes, we also take cards at the counter. Yes, we also take cards at the counter. Where is the bathroom?
Di mana kamar mandinya?
Where is the bathroom? Where is the bathroom? It is at the end of the hallway.
Itu berada di ujung lorong.
It is at the end of the hallway. It is at the end of the hallway. Do you sell hats here?
Apakah Anda menjual topi di sini?
Do you sell hats here? Do you sell hats here? Yes, we have many styles and colors.
Ya, kami memiliki banyak gaya dan warna.
Yes, we have many styles and colors. Yes, we have many styles and colors. Can I return this bag?
Bisakah saya mengembalikan tas ini?
Can I return this bag? Can I return this bag? Yes, please bring the receipt to the counter.
Ya, tolong bawa tanda terima ke meja kasir.
Yes, please bring the receipt to the counter. Yes, please bring the receipt to the counter. Can I get help with my luggage?
Bisakah saya mendapat bantuan dengan bagasi saya?
Can I get help with my luggage? Can I get help with my luggage? Yes, a porter will come to your room.
Ya, porter akan datang ke kamar Anda.
Yes, a porter will come to your room. Yes, a porter will come to your room. Where is the museum?
Di mana museum itu?
Where is the museum? Where is the museum? It is near the old bridge across the river.
Itu dekat jembatan tua di seberang sungai.
It is near the old bridge across the river. It is near the old bridge across the river. Can I get a tour guide?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan pemandu wisata?
Can I get a tour guide? Can I get a tour guide? Yes, there is one waiting in the lobby.
Ya, ada satu yang menunggu di lobi.
Yes, there is one waiting in the lobby. Yes, there is one waiting in the lobby. How can I go to the beach?
Bagaimana cara saya pergi ke pantai?
How can I go to the beach? How can I go to the beach? You can take the bus from the central stop.
Anda dapat naik bus dari halte pusat.
You can take the bus from the central stop. You can take the bus from the central stop. Is there a park near the hotel?
Apakah ada taman di dekat hotel?
Is there a park near the hotel? Is there a park near the hotel? Yes, it is behind the shopping mall.
Ya, itu berada di belakang pusat perbelanjaan.
Yes, it is behind the shopping mall. Yes, it is behind the shopping mall. Can you change these sheets?
Bisakah Anda mengganti spray ini?
Can you change these sheets? Can you change these sheets? Yes, we will replace them right away.
Ya, kami akan segera menggantinya.
Yes, we will replace them right away. Yes, we will replace them right away. Can I order lunch now?
Bisakah saya memesan makan siang sekarang?
Can I order lunch now? Can I order lunch now? Yes, the kitchen is open for service.
Ya, dapur buka untuk layanan.
Yes, the kitchen is open for service. Yes, the kitchen is open for service. Is there a cafe nearby?
Apakah ada kafe di dekat sini?
Is there a cafe nearby? Is there a cafe nearby? Yes, there is one beside the bookstore.
Ya, ada satu di sebelah toko buku.
Yes, there is one beside the bookstore. Yes, there is one beside the bookstore. Can I get a travel guide?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan panduan perjalanan?
Can I get a travel guide? Can I get a travel guide? Yes, you can find one at the desk.
Ya, Anda dapat menemukannya di meja resepsionis.
Yes, you can find one at the desk. Yes, you can find one at the desk. Where can I buy clothes?
Di mana saya bisa membeli pakaian?
Where can I buy clothes? Where can I buy clothes? You can get them in the mall.
Anda bisa mendapatkannya di mall.
You can get them in the mall. You can get them in the mall. Can I use the internet here?
Bisakah saya menggunakan internet di sini?
Can I use the internet here? Can I use the internet here? Yes, please ask the front desk for the code.
Ya, silakan minta kode di meja depan.
Yes, please ask the front desk for the code. Yes, please ask the front desk for the code. Is the pool open now?
Apakah kolam renang buka sekarang?
Is the pool open now? Is the pool open now? Yes, it is open until late evening.
Ya, buka hingga malam hari.
Yes, it is open until late evening. Yes, it is open until late evening. Can I get a taxi to the airport?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan taksi ke bandara?
Can I get a taxi to the airport? Can I get a taxi to the airport? Yes, the driver will arrive soon.
Ya, sopir akan segera tiba.
Yes, the driver will arrive soon. Yes, the driver will arrive soon. Can I see the city map?
Bisakah saya melihat peta kota?
Can I see the city map? Can I see the city map? Yes, here is a large map for visitors.
Ya, ini peta besar untuk pengunjung.
Yes, here is a large map for visitors. Yes, here is a large map for visitors. Where is the bank?
Di mana ban berada?
Where is the bank? Where is the bank? It is near the post office.
Itu berada di dekat kantor pos.
It is near the post office. It is near the post office. Can you clean my room?
Bisakah Anda membersihkan kamar saya?
Can you clean my room? Can you clean my room? Yes, the staff will come shortly.
Ya, staf akan segera datang.
Yes, the staff will come shortly. Yes, the staff will come shortly. Where can I catch the evening bus?
Di mana saya bisa naik bus malam?
Where can I catch the evening bus? Where can I catch the evening bus? The bus stop is next to the movie theater.
Halte bus berada di sebelah bioskop.
The bus stop is next to the movie theater. The bus stop is next to the movie theater. Can I order dinner in my room?
Bisakah saya memesan makan malam di kamar saya?
Can I order dinner in my room? Can I order dinner in my room? The restaurant delivers meals until late night.
Restoran mengantarkan makanan hingga larut malam.
The restaurant delivers meals until late night. The restaurant delivers meals until late night. Is there a place to rent bicycles?
Apakah ada tempat untuk menyewa sepeda?
Is there a place to rent bicycles? Is there a place to rent bicycles? You can rent them near the train station.
Anda dapat menyewanya di dekat stasiun kereta.
You can rent them near the train station. You can rent them near the train station. Where can I buy a travel bag?
Di mana saya bisa membeli tas perjalanan?
Where can I buy a travel bag? Where can I buy a travel bag? There is a luggage store inside the mall.
Ada toko koper di dalam mal.
There is a luggage store inside the mall. There is a luggage store inside the mall. Can I see the mountain from the hotel?
Bisakah saya melihat gunung dari hotel?
Can I see the mountain from the hotel? Can I see the mountain from the hotel? Yes, the mountain is visible from the balcony.
Ya, gunung terlihat dari balkon.
Yes, the mountain is visible from the balcony. Yes, the mountain is visible from the balcony. How can I reach the art gallery?
Bagaimana saya bisa mencapai galeri seni?
How can I reach the art gallery? How can I reach the art gallery? It is close to the central library.
Itu dekat dengan perpustakaan pusat.
It is close to the central library. It is close to the central library. Is there a good bakery near here?
Apakah ada toko roti yang bagus di dekat sini?
Is there a good bakery near here? Is there a good bakery near here? Yes, there is one near the post office.
Ya, ada satu di dekat kantor pos.
Yes, there is one near the post office. Yes, there is one near the post office. Can I use my phone charger here?
Bisakah saya menggunakan pengisi daya ponsel di sini?
Can I use my phone charger here? Can I use my phone charger here? Yes, there is a socket near your bed.
Ya, ada colokan listrik di dekat tempat tidur Anda.
Yes, there is a socket near your bed. Yes, there is a socket near your bed. Where can I buy local fruit?
Di mana saya bisa membeli buah lokal?
Where can I buy local fruit? Where can I buy local fruit? You can find it in the street market.
Anda dapat menemukannya di pasar jalanan.
You can find it in the street market. You can find it in the street market. Can I have extra towels, please?
Bisakah saya minta handuk tambahan?
Can I have extra towels, please? Can I have extra towels, please? Housekeeping will bring them right away.
Petugas kebersihan akan segera membawanya.
Housekeeping will bring them right away. Housekeeping will bring them right away. Where is the movie theater?
Di mana bioskopnya?
Where is the movie theater? Where is the movie theater? It is near the large shopping plaza.
Itu dekat dengan pusat perbelanjaan besar.
It is near the large shopping plaza. It is near the large shopping plaza. Can I exchange foreign money here?
Bisakah saya menukar uang asing di sini?
Can I exchange foreign money here? Can I exchange foreign money here? You can exchange it at the nearby bank.
Anda bisa menukarnya di bank terdekat.
You can exchange it at the nearby bank. You can exchange it at the nearby bank. Is there a swimming pool in the hotel?
Apakah ada kolam renang di hotel?
Is there a swimming pool in the hotel? Is there a swimming pool in the hotel? Yes, it is on the top floor.
Ya, itu ada di lantai paling atas.
Yes, it is on the top floor. Yes, it is on the top floor. Can I buy medicine nearby?
Bisakah saya membeli obat di sekitar sini?
Can I buy medicine nearby? Can I buy medicine nearby? There is a pharmacy behind the supermarket.
Ada apotek di belakang supermarket.
There is a pharmacy behind the supermarket. There is a pharmacy behind the supermarket. How can I get to the beach quickly?
Bagaimana cara saya cepat sampai ke pantai?
How can I get to the beach quickly? How can I get to the beach quickly? You can take the tram from the central stop.
Anda dapat naik tram dari halte pusat.
You can take the tram from the central stop. You can take the tram from the central stop. Where can I find bottled water?
Di mana saya bisa menemukan air kemasan?
Where can I find bottled water? Where can I find bottled water? There is a small shop beside the gas station.
Ada toko kecil di sebelah pom bensin.
There is a small shop beside the gas station. There is a small shop beside the gas station. Can I get a city guidebook?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan buku panduan kota?
Can I get a city guidebook? Can I get a city guidebook? You can find it in the visitor center.
Anda dapat menemukannya di pusat pengunjung.
You can find it in the visitor center. You can find it in the visitor center. Where can I leave my luggage?
Di mana saya bisa menitipkan koper saya?
Where can I leave my luggage? Where can I leave my luggage? There is a locker room next to the lobby.
Ada ruang loker di sebelah lobi.
There is a locker room next to the lobby. There is a locker room next to the lobby. Can I get breakfast early?
Bisakah saya sarapan lebih awal?
Can I get breakfast early? Can I get breakfast early? Yes, it starts at sunrise in the dining area.
Ya, dimulai saat matahari terbit di ruang makan.
Yes, it starts at sunrise in the dining area. Yes, it starts at sunrise in the dining area. How do I reach the national park?
Bagaimana cara saya ke Taman Nasional?
How do I reach the national park? How do I reach the national park? You can join the tour bus at the gate.
Anda dapat naik bus tur di gerbang.
You can join the tour bus at the gate. You can join the tour bus at the gate. Can I buy a local SIM card?
Bisakah saya membeli kartu SIM lokal?
Can I buy a local SIM card? Can I buy a local SIM card? Yes, you can get one at the phone shop.
Ya, Anda bisa mendapatkannya di toko ponsel.
Yes, you can get one at the phone shop. Yes, you can get one at the phone shop. Is there a laundry nearby?
Apakah ada tempat laundry di dekat sini?
Is there a laundry nearby? Is there a laundry nearby? Yes, it is near the coffee shop.
Ya, itu berada di dekat kedai kopi.
Yes, it is near the coffee shop. Yes, it is near the coffee shop. Can I get a table near the window?
Bisakah saya mendapat meja di dekat jendela?
Can I get a table near the window? Can I get a table near the window? Yes, there is one available at the corner.
Ya, ada satu tersedia di sudut.
Yes, there is one available at the corner. Yes, there is one available at the corner. Where can I take a taxi?
Di mana saya bisa naik taksi?
Where can I take a taxi? Where can I take a taxi? The taxi stand is next to the main door.
Tempat taksi ada di sebelah pintu utama hotel.
The taxi stand is next to the main door. The taxi stand is next to the main door. Can I visit the museum today?
Bisakah saya mengunjungi museum hari ini?
Can I visit the museum today? Can I visit the museum today? Yes, it opens every morning.
Ya, buka setiap pagi.
Yes, it opens every morning. Yes, it opens every morning. How can I go to the zoo?
Bagaimana saya bisa pergi ke kebun binatang?
How can I go to the zoo? How can I go to the zoo? You can take the metro from this station.
Anda dapat naik metro dari stasiun ini.
You can take the metro from this station. You can take the metro from this station. Where can I take a photo with the sunset?
Di mana saya bisa mengambil foto dengan matahari terbenam?
Where can I take a photo with the sunset? Where can I take a photo with the sunset? You can take pictures near the beach rock.
Anda dapat mengambil gambar di dekat batu pantai.
You can take pictures near the beach rock. You can take pictures near the beach rock. Can I get a map of this island?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan peta pulau ini?
Can I get a map of this island? Can I get a map of this island? Yes, you can find it at the travel office.
Ya, Anda dapat menemukannya di kantor perjalanan.
Yes, you can find it at the travel office. Yes, you can find it at the travel office. How do I go to the waterfall?
Bagaimana cara saya pergi ke air terjun?
How do I go to the waterfall? How do I go to the waterfall? You can walk along the forest trail.
Anda dapat berjalan di sepanjang jalur hutan.
You can walk along the forest trail. You can walk along the forest trail. Can I buy tickets for the concert?
Bisakah saya membeli tiket konser?
Can I buy tickets for the concert? Can I buy tickets for the concert? The counter is open near the theater hall.
Loket buka di dekat aula teater.
The counter is open near the theater hall. The counter is open near the theater hall. Is there a supermarket near the station?
Apakah ada supermarket di dekat stasiun?
Is there a supermarket near the station? Is there a supermarket near the station? Yes, it is behind the bakery store.
Ya, itu berada di belakang toko roti.
Yes, it is behind the bakery store. Yes, it is behind the bakery store. Can I pay with mobile app?
Bisakah saya membayar dengan aplikasi seluler?
Can I pay with mobile app? Can I pay with mobile app? Yes, we take payments by phone code.
Ya, kami menerima pembayaran dengan kode ponsel.
Yes, we take payments by phone code. Yes, we take payments by phone code. Where can I rent a small boat?
Di mana saya bisa menyewa perahu kecil?
Where can I rent a small boat? Where can I rent a small boat? You can rent one beside the lake house.
Anda dapat menyewanya di sebelah rumah danau.
You can rent one beside the lake house. You can rent one beside the lake house. Can I get a cup of tea?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan secangkir teh?
Can I get a cup of tea? Can I get a cup of tea? There is a tea shop across the market.
Ada toko teh di seberang pasar.
There is a tea shop across the market. There is a tea shop across the market. Where can I buy postcards?
Di mana saya bisa membeli kartu pos?
Where can I buy postcards? Where can I buy postcards? You can buy them at the museum shop.
Anda bisa membelinya di toko museum.
You can buy them at the museum shop. You can buy them at the museum shop. Can I try this jacket on?
Bisakah saya mencoba jaket ini?
Can I try this jacket on? Can I try this jacket on? The fitting room is at the back.
Ruang ganti berada di bagian belakang.
The fitting room is at the back. The fitting room is at the back. Is there a local bus to the airport?
Apakah ada bus lokal ke bandara?
Is there a local bus to the airport? Is there a local bus to the airport? Yes, the stop is near the front gate.
Ya, halte berada di dekat gerbang depan.
Yes, the stop is near the front gate. Yes, the stop is near the front gate. Can I borrow an umbrella?
Bisakah saya meminjam payung?
Can I borrow an umbrella? Can I borrow an umbrella? Yes, there are some at the reception.
Ya, ada beberapa di meja resepsionis.
Yes, there are some at the reception. Yes, there are some at the reception. How can I reach the hiking area?
Bagaimana saya bisa menuju area pendakian?
How can I reach the hiking area? How can I reach the hiking area? Follow the sign near the parking lot.
Ikuti tanda di dekat area parkir.
Follow the sign near the parking lot. Follow the sign near the parking lot. Can I get a city tour pass?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan tiket tur kota?
Can I get a city tour pass? Can I get a city tour pass? You can buy it from the ticket booth.
Anda bisa membelinya di loket tiket.
You can buy it from the ticket booth. You can buy it from the ticket booth. Is there a post office nearby?
Apakah ada kantor pos di dekat sini?
Is there a post office nearby? Is there a post office nearby? Yes, it is across the bank corner.
Ya, itu berada di seberang sudut ban.
Yes, it is across the bank corner. Yes, it is across the bank corner. Can I get my shoes cleaned?
Bisakah saya membersihkan sepatu saya?
Can I get my shoes cleaned? Can I get my shoes cleaned? There is a cleaner behind the hotel.
Ada tukang cuci di belakang hotel.
There is a cleaner behind the hotel. There is a cleaner behind the hotel. Where can I eat local food?
Di mana saya bisa makan makanan lokal?
Where can I eat local food? Where can I eat local food? The small cafe serves traditional dishes.
Kafe kecil menyajikan hidangan tradisional.
The small cafe serves traditional dishes. The small cafe serves traditional dishes. Can I change my flight date?
Bisakah saya mengubah tanggal penerbangan saya?
Can I change my flight date? Can I change my flight date? You can do it at the airline desk.
Anda bisa melakukannya di meja maskapai.
You can do it at the airline desk. You can do it at the airline desk. Where is the tourist information center?
Di mana pusat informasi turis?
Where is the tourist information center? Where is the tourist information center? It is close to the main square.
Itu dekat dengan alun-alun utama.
It is close to the main square. It is close to the main square. Can I get a glass of cold water?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan segelas air dingin?
Can I get a glass of cold water? Can I get a glass of cold water? There is a water machine in the lobby.
Ada mesin air di lobi.
There is a water machine in the lobby. There is a water machine in the lobby. Where can I buy a ticket for the museum?
Di mana saya bisa membeli tiket untuk museum?
Where can I buy a ticket for the museum? Where can I buy a ticket for the museum? You can get one near the library gate.
Anda bisa mendapatkannya di dekat gerbang perpustakaan.
You can get one near the library gate. You can get one near the library gate. Can I see the ocean from this room?
Bisakah saya melihat laut dari kamar ini?
Can I see the ocean from this room? Can I see the ocean from this room? Yes, the window faces the open sea.
Ya, jendela menghadap ke laut terbuka.
Yes, the window faces the open sea. Yes, the window faces the open sea. Where is the nearest bus stop?
Di mana halte bus terdekat?
Where is the nearest bus stop? Where is the nearest bus stop? It is right behind the police office.
Itu tepat di belakang kantor polisi.
It is right behind the police office. It is right behind the police office. Can I use the hotel gym?
Bisakah saya menggunakan gym hotel?
Can I use the hotel gym? Can I use the hotel gym? Yes, it opens every morning for guests.
Ya, buka setiap pagi untuk tamu.
Yes, it opens every morning for guests. Yes, it opens every morning for guests. Can I find a vegetarian restaurant?
Bisakah saya menemukan restoran vegetarian?
Can I find a vegetarian restaurant? Can I find a vegetarian restaurant? There is one beside the flower park.
Ada satu di sebelah taman bunga.
There is one beside the flower park. There is one beside the flower park. Where can I find a bookstore?
Di mana saya bisa menemukan toko buku?
Where can I find a bookstore? Where can I find a bookstore? You can find one next to the museum.
Anda dapat menemukannya di sebelah museum.
You can find one next to the museum. You can find one next to the museum. Can I get a seat near the window?
Bisakah saya mendapat tempat duduk di dekat jendela?
Can I get a seat near the window? Can I get a seat near the window? Yes, that seat is open now.
Ya, tempat duduk itu sekarang tersedia.
Yes, that seat is open now. Yes, that seat is open now. Is there a good pizza shop around here?
Apakah ada toko pizza yang bagus di sekitar sini?
Is there a good pizza shop around here? Is there a good pizza shop around here? There is one beside the subway exit.
Ada satu di sebelah pintu keluar kereta bawah tanah.
There is one beside the subway exit. There is one beside the subway exit. Can I call the front desk?
Bisakah saya menelepon meja resepsionis?
Can I call the front desk? Can I call the front desk? The phone is on the table near the bed.
Telepon ada di meja dekat tempat tidur.
The phone is on the table near the bed. The phone is on the table near the bed. Where can I buy a train ticket?
Di mana saya bisa membeli tiket kereta?
Where can I buy a train ticket? Where can I buy a train ticket? You can get it from the vending machine.
Anda bisa mendapatkannya dari mesin otomatis.
You can get it from the vending machine. You can get it from the vending machine. Can I use a towel from the shelf?
Bisakah saya menggunakan handuk dari rak?
Can I use a towel from the shelf? Can I use a towel from the shelf? Yes, the towels are fresh and clean.
Ya, handuknya bersih dan segar.
Yes, the towels are fresh and clean. Yes, the towels are fresh and clean. Is there a flower shop in this area?
Apakah ada toko bunga di area ini?
Is there a flower shop in this area? Is there a flower shop in this area? It is next to the bakery near the park.
Itu berada di sebelah toko roti dekat taman.
It is next to the bakery near the park. It is next to the bakery near the park. Can I order some breakfast?
Bisakah saya memesan sarapan?
Can I order some breakfast? Can I order some breakfast? The waiter will bring it to your room.
Pelayan akan membawanya ke kamar Anda.
The waiter will bring it to your room. The waiter will bring it to your room. Where can I rent a car?
Di mana saya bisa menyewa mobil?
Where can I rent a car? Where can I rent a car? You can rent one near the airport gate.
Anda bisa menyewanya di dekat gerbang bandara.
You can rent one near the airport gate. You can rent one near the airport gate. Can I borrow a map for today?
Bisakah saya meminjam peta untuk hari ini?
Can I borrow a map for today? Can I borrow a map for today? The map is free at the hotel desk.
Peta gratis tersedia di meja hotel.
The map is free at the hotel desk. The map is free at the hotel desk. Is there a hospital close to the station?
Apakah ada rumah sakit dekat stasiun?
Is there a hospital close to the station? Is there a hospital close to the station? Yes, it is behind the city library.
Ya, itu berada di belakang perpustakaan kota.
Yes, it is behind the city library. Yes, it is behind the city library. Can I buy a train pass here?
Bisakah saya membeli tiket kereta di sini?
Can I buy a train pass here? Can I buy a train pass here? Yes, the counter sells one-day passes.
Ya, loket menjual tiket harian.
Yes, the counter sells one-day passes. Yes, the counter sells one-day passes. Where can I eat dinner tonight?
Di mana saya bisa makan malam-malam ini?
Where can I eat dinner tonight? Where can I eat dinner tonight? The restaurant is open until late.
Restoran buka hingga larut malam.
The restaurant is open until late. The restaurant is open until late. Can I use the swimming pool?
Bisakah saya menggunakan kolam renang ini?
Can I use the swimming pool? Can I use the swimming pool? Yes, it is free for hotel guests.
Ya, gratis untuk tamu hotel.
Yes, it is free for hotel guests. Yes, it is free for hotel guests. Where is the nearest taxi stand?
Di mana tempat taksi terdekat?
Where is the nearest taxi stand? Where is the nearest taxi stand? It is just outside the hotel gate.
Itu tepat di luar gerbang hotel.
It is just outside the hotel gate. It is just outside the hotel gate. Can I get more pillows?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan lebih banyak bantal?
Can I get more pillows? Can I get more pillows? Yes, we will send them to your room.
Ya, kami akan mengirimkannya ke kamar Anda.
Yes, we will send them to your room. Yes, we will send them to your room. Where can I buy a hat?
Di mana saya bisa membeli topi?
Where can I buy a hat? Where can I buy a hat? You can buy one in the market.
Anda bisa membelinya di pasar.
You can buy one in the market. You can buy one in the market. Can I check out early?
Bisakah saya check out lebih awal?
Can I check out early? Can I check out early? Yes, please return your key to the desk.
Ya, silakan kembalikan kunci Anda ke meja resepsionis.
Yes, please return your key to the desk. Yes, please return your key to the desk. Is there a park near the mall?
Apakah ada taman di dekat mall?
Is there a park near the mall? Is there a park near the mall? Yes, the park is behind the tall building.
Ya, taman itu berada di belakang gedung tinggi.
Yes, the park is behind the tall building. Yes, the park is behind the tall building. Can I order coffee here?
Bisakah saya memesan kopi di sini?
Can I order coffee here? Can I order coffee here? Yes, we also serve tea and juice.
Ya, kami juga menyajikan teh dan jus.
Yes, we also serve tea and juice. Yes, we also serve tea and juice. Where can I charge my phone?
Di mana saya bisa mengisi daya ponsel saya?
Where can I charge my phone? Where can I charge my phone? There is a power socket near the chair.
Ada colokan listrik di dekat kursi.
There is a power socket near the chair. There is a power socket near the chair. Can I get directions to the museum?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan petunjuk ke museum?
Can I get directions to the museum? Can I get directions to the museum? You can walk straight and turn left.
Anda dapat berjalan lurus dan belok kiri.
You can walk straight and turn left. You can walk straight and turn left. Is there a restroom near the cafe?
Apakah ada toilet di dekat kafe?
Is there a restroom near the cafe? Is there a restroom near the cafe? It is behind the vending machine.
Itu berada di belakang mesin penjual otomatis.
It is behind the vending machine. It is behind the vending machine. Can I keep my bag here?
Bisakah saya menyimpan tas saya di sini?
Can I keep my bag here? Can I keep my bag here? Yes, we have lockers for storage.
Ya, kami memiliki loker untuk penyimpanan.
Yes, we have lockers for storage. Yes, we have lockers for storage. Where can I buy fresh fruit?
Di mana saya bisa membeli buah segar?
Where can I buy fresh fruit? Where can I buy fresh fruit? The grocery shop is across the street.
Toko kelontong ada di seberang jalan.
The grocery shop is across the street. The grocery shop is across the street. Where can I find a taxi stand?
Di mana saya bisa menemukan tempat taksi?
Where can I find a taxi stand? Where can I find a taxi stand? The taxi line is near the main gate.
Antrian taksi berada di dekat gerbang utama.
The taxi line is near the main gate. The taxi line is near the main gate. Can I get a towel for the pool?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan handuk untuk kolam renang?
Can I get a towel for the pool? Can I get a towel for the pool? The pool towels are at the counter.
Handuk kolam renang ada di meja kasir.
The pool towels are at the counter. The pool towels are at the counter. Is there a bakery near this cafe?
Apakah ada toko roti di dekat kafe ini?
Is there a bakery near this cafe? Is there a bakery near this cafe? It is across the road beside the park.
Itu berada di seberang jalan di samping taman.
It is across the road beside the park. It is across the road beside the park. Can I get a cup of green tea?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan secangkir teh hijau?
Can I get a cup of green tea? Can I get a cup of green tea? The tea bar is next to the elevator.
Bar teh berada di sebelah lift.
The tea bar is next to the elevator. The tea bar is next to the elevator. Where can I buy travel books?
Di mana saya bisa membeli buku perjalanan?
Where can I buy travel books? Where can I buy travel books? You can find them at the corner store.
Anda bisa menemukannya di toko pojok.
You can find them at the corner store. You can find them at the corner store. Can I use the washing machine?
Bisakah saya menggunakan mesin cuci?
Can I use the washing machine? Can I use the washing machine? Yes, it is near the back door.
Ya, itu berada di dekat pintu belakang.
Yes, it is near the back door. Yes, it is near the back door. Is there a place to rent bikes?
Apakah ada tempat untuk menyewa sepeda?
Is there a place to rent bikes? Is there a place to rent bikes? You can rent one near the bus stop.
Anda bisa menyewanya di dekat halte bus.
You can rent one near the bus stop. You can rent one near the bus stop. Can I get a bottle of water?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan sebotol air?
Can I get a bottle of water? Can I get a bottle of water? The water is in the fridge.
Airnya ada di lemari es.
The water is in the fridge. The water is in the fridge. Where is the nearest pharmacy?
Di mana apotek terdekat?
Where is the nearest pharmacy? Where is the nearest pharmacy? It is next to the supermarket.
Itu berada di sebelah supermarket.
It is next to the supermarket. It is next to the supermarket. Can I order a dessert here?
Bisakah saya memesan makanan penutup di sini?
Can I order a dessert here? Can I order a dessert here? Yes, the menu has cakes and fruit.
Ya, menunya memiliki kue dan buah.
Yes, the menu has cakes and fruit. Yes, the menu has cakes and fruit. Is there a shoe store nearby?
Apakah ada toko sepatu di dekat sini?
Is there a shoe store nearby? Is there a shoe store nearby? It is next to the clothing shop.
Itu berada di sebelah toko pakaian.
It is next to the clothing shop. It is next to the clothing shop. Can I take a photo on the roof?
Bisakah saya mengambil foto di atap?
Can I take a photo on the roof? Can I take a photo on the roof? Yes, it is allowed during daylight.
Ya, diperbolehkan saat siang hari.
Yes, it is allowed during daylight. Yes, it is allowed during daylight. Where can I exchange money?
Di mana saya bisa menukar uang?
Where can I exchange money? Where can I exchange money? The exchange booth is near the exit.
Loket penukaran berada di dekat pintu keluar.
The exchange booth is near the exit. The exchange booth is near the exit. Can I book a taxi from the hotel?
Bisakah saya memesan taksi dari hotel?
Can I book a taxi from the hotel? Can I book a taxi from the hotel? Yes, the staff can call one for you.
Ya, staf dapat memanggil satu untuk Anda.
Yes, the staff can call one for you. Yes, the staff can call one for you. Is there a playground near here?
Apakah ada taman bermain di dekat sini?
Is there a playground near here? Is there a playground near here? It is behind the library building.
Itu berada di belakang gedung perpustakaan.
It is behind the library building. It is behind the library building. Can I order lunch now?
Bisakah saya memesan makan siang sekarang?
Can I order lunch now? Can I order lunch now? Yes, the kitchen is open for service.
Ya, dapur terbuka untuk layanan.
Yes, the kitchen is open for service. Yes, the kitchen is open for service. Where can I buy movie tickets?
Di mana saya bisa membeli tiket film?
Where can I buy movie tickets? Where can I buy movie tickets? The counter is near the cinema gate.
Loket berada di dekat gerbang bioskop.
The counter is near the cinema gate. The counter is near the cinema gate. Can I get a bus schedule?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan jadwal bus?
Can I get a bus schedule? Can I get a bus schedule? It is printed near the information board.
Itu tercetak di dekat papan informasi.
It is printed near the information board. It is printed near the information board. Is there a flower shop on this street?
Apakah ada toko bunga di jalan ini?
Is there a flower shop on this street? Is there a flower shop on this street? It is across from the police station.
Itu berada di seberang kantor polisi.
It is across from the police station. It is across from the police station. Can I get my clothes ironed?
Bisakah saya menyetrika pakaian saya?
Can I get my clothes ironed? Can I get my clothes ironed? Yes, the laundry service can help.
Ya, layanan laundry dapat membantu.
Yes, the laundry service can help. Yes, the laundry service can help. Where can I buy a travel bag?
Di mana saya bisa membeli tas perjalanan?
Where can I buy a travel bag? Where can I buy a travel bag? You can find one in the market hall.
Anda bisa menemukannya di aula pasar.
You can find one in the market hall. You can find one in the market hall. Can I use the gym tonight?
Bisakah saya menggunakan gym malam ini?
Can I use the gym tonight? Can I use the gym tonight? Yes, it stays open until late.
Ya, tetap buka hingga larut malam.
Yes, it stays open until late. Yes, it stays open until late. Is there a music concert this week?
Apakah ada konser musik minggu ini?
Is there a music concert this week? Is there a music concert this week? Tickets are sold at the event desk.
Tiket dijual di meja acara.
Tickets are sold at the event desk. Tickets are sold at the event desk. Can I buy a hat for the trip?
Bisakah saya membeli topi untuk perjalanan?
Can I buy a hat for the trip? Can I buy a hat for the trip? You can find hats in the gift shop.
Anda bisa menemukan topi di toko souvenir.
You can find hats in the gift shop. You can find hats in the gift shop. Is there a train to the airport?
Apakah ada kereta ke bandara?
Is there a train to the airport? Is there a train to the airport? Yes, trains leave every few hours.
Ya, kereta berangkat setiap beberapa jam.
Yes, trains leave every few hours. Yes, trains leave every few hours. Where can I find a souvenir shop?
Di mana saya bisa menemukan toko souvenir?
Where can I find a souvenir shop? Where can I find a souvenir shop? You can find one near the temple gate.
Anda dapat menemukannya di dekat gerbang kuil.
You can find one near the temple gate. You can find one near the temple gate. Can I book a seat on the next bus?
Bisakah saya memesan kursi di bus berikutnya?
Can I book a seat on the next bus? Can I book a seat on the next bus? The bus office is near the main road.
Kantor bus berada di dekat jalan utama.
The bus office is near the main road. The bus office is near the main road. Is there a post office in this area?
Apakah ada kantor pos di daerah ini?
Is there a post office in this area? Is there a post office in this area? It is beside the big flower store.
Itu berada di samping toko bunga besar.
It is beside the big flower store. It is beside the big flower store. Can I get my shirt cleaned today?
Bisakah saya mencuci kemeja saya hari ini?
Can I get my shirt cleaned today? Can I get my shirt cleaned today? The laundry can finish it this afternoon.
Laundry dapat menyelesaikannya sore ini.
The laundry can finish it this afternoon. The laundry can finish it this afternoon. Where can I buy fruit juice?
Di mana saya bisa membeli jus buah?
Where can I buy fruit juice? Where can I buy fruit juice? The juice bar is near the cinema hall.
Bar jus berada di dekat aula bioskop.
The juice bar is near the cinema hall. The juice bar is near the cinema hall. Can I get a pillow for my bed?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan bantal untuk tempat tidur saya?
Can I get a pillow for my bed? Can I get a pillow for my bed? Yes, extra pillows are at the front desk.
Ya, bantal tambahan tersedia di meja depan.
Yes, extra pillows are at the front desk. Yes, extra pillows are at the front desk. Is there a doctor near the hotel?
Apakah ada dokter di dekat hotel?
Is there a doctor near the hotel? Is there a doctor near the hotel? There is a clinic beside the park.
Ada klinik di sebelah taman.
There is a clinic beside the park. There is a clinic beside the park. Can I get dinner in this place?
Bisakah saya makan malam di tempat ini?
Can I get dinner in this place? Can I get dinner in this place? Yes, the chef starts service at evening.
Ya, koki mulai bekerja di sore hari.
Yes, the chef starts service at evening. Yes, the chef starts service at evening. Where can I rent a scooter?
Di mana saya bisa menyewa skuter?
Where can I rent a scooter? Where can I rent a scooter? You can rent one at the parking gate.
Anda dapat menyewanya di gerbang parkir.
You can rent one at the parking gate. You can rent one at the parking gate. Can I get a ticket for the museum?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan tiket untuk museum?
Can I get a ticket for the museum? Can I get a ticket for the museum? Yes, buy it at the small booth.
Ya, belilah di loket kecil.
Yes, buy it at the small booth. Yes, buy it at the small booth. Is there a bookstore near here?
Apakah ada toko buku di dekat sini?
Is there a bookstore near here? Is there a bookstore near here? It is behind the art gallery.
Itu berada di belakang galeri seni.
It is behind the art gallery. It is behind the art gallery. Can I get a cold drink?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan minuman dingin?
Can I get a cold drink? Can I get a cold drink? The drink shop is next to the bakery.
Toko minuman berada di sebelah toko roti.
The drink shop is next to the bakery. The drink shop is next to the bakery. Where can I exchange foreign currency?
Di mana saya bisa menukar mata uang asing?
Where can I exchange foreign currency? Where can I exchange foreign currency? The exchange counter is at the bank lobby.
Loket penukaran berada di lobi bank.
The exchange counter is at the bank lobby. The exchange counter is at the bank lobby. Can I reserve a table for lunch?
Bisakah saya memesan meja untuk makan siang?
Can I reserve a table for lunch? Can I reserve a table for lunch? Yes, we have seats for afternoon meals.
Ya, kami memiliki tempat duduk untuk makan siang.
Yes, we have seats for afternoon meals. Yes, we have seats for afternoon meals. Is there a park near the river?
Apakah ada taman di dekat sungai?
Is there a park near the river? Is there a park near the river? It is on the opposite side of the bridge.
Itu berada di seberang jembatan.
It is on the opposite side of the bridge. It is on the opposite side of the bridge. Can I borrow a travel guide?
Bisakah saya meminjam panduan perjalanan?
Can I borrow a travel guide? Can I borrow a travel guide? Yes, the hotel library has many books.
Ya, perpustakaan hotel memiliki banyak buku.
Yes, the hotel library has many books. Yes, the hotel library has many books. Where can I buy bus tickets?
Di mana saya bisa membeli tiket bus?
Where can I buy bus tickets? Where can I buy bus tickets? The counter is inside the station.
Loket berada di dalam stasiun.
The counter is inside the station. The counter is inside the station. Can I get a sandwich to go?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan sandwich untuk dibawa pergi?
Can I get a sandwich to go? Can I get a sandwich to go? The cafe sells sandwiches and drinks.
Kafe menjual sandwich dan minuman.
The cafe sells sandwiches and drinks. The cafe sells sandwiches and drinks. Is there a clothing store nearby?
Apakah ada toko pakaian di dekat sini?
Is there a clothing store nearby? Is there a clothing store nearby? It is across from the post building.
Itu berada di seberang gedung pos.
It is across from the post building. It is across from the post building. Can I use the hotel elevator?
Bisakah saya menggunakan lift hotel?
Can I use the hotel elevator? Can I use the hotel elevator? Yes, it works all day and night.
Ya, berfungsi sepanjang hari dan malam.
Yes, it works all day and night. Yes, it works all day and night. Where can I buy a local painting?
Di mana saya bisa membeli lukisan lokal?
Where can I buy a local painting? Where can I buy a local painting? You can buy one in the art lane.
Anda dapat membelinya di lorong seni.
You can buy one in the art lane. You can buy one in the art lane. Can I get a taxi at the corner?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan taksi di sudut jalan?
Can I get a taxi at the corner? Can I get a taxi at the corner? Yes, one waits near the traffic light.
Ya, ada satu yang menunggu di dekat lampu lalu lintas.
Yes, one waits near the traffic light. Yes, one waits near the traffic light. Is there a bakery near the station?
Apakah ada toko roti di dekat stasiun?
Is there a bakery near the station? Is there a bakery near the station? It is next to the coffee stall.
Itu berada di sebelah kedai kopi.
It is next to the coffee stall. It is next to the coffee stall. Can I book a sea view room?
Bisakah saya memesan kamar dengan pemandangan laut?
Can I book a sea view room? Can I book a sea view room? Yes, we have rooms facing the beach.
Ya, kami memiliki kamar yang menghadap pantai.
Yes, we have rooms facing the beach. Yes, we have rooms facing the beach. Where can I charge my phone?
Di mana saya bisa mengisi daya ponsel saya?
Where can I charge my phone? Where can I charge my phone? There is a socket near the wall lamp.
Ada colokan di dekat lampu dinding.
There is a socket near the wall lamp. There is a socket near the wall lamp. Where can I buy a bus pass?
Di mana saya bisa membeli kartu bus?
Where can I buy a bus pass? Where can I buy a bus pass? You can buy one at the front counter.
Anda dapat membelinya di loket depan.
You can buy one at the front counter. You can buy one at the front counter. Can I order breakfast in my room?
Bisakah saya memesan sarapan di kamar saya?
Can I order breakfast in my room? Can I order breakfast in my room? Yes, please call the service line.
Ya, silakan hubungi layanan kamar.
Yes, please call the service line. Yes, please call the service line. Is there a park near the museum?
Apakah ada taman di dekat museum?
Is there a park near the museum? Is there a park near the museum? The park is across from the big hotel.
Taman berada di seberang hotel besar.
The park is across from the big hotel. The park is across from the big hotel. Can I get an extra blanket?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan selimut tambahan?
Can I get an extra blanket? Can I get an extra blanket? The blankets are in the closet.
Selimut ada di dalam lemari.
The blankets are in the closet. The blankets are in the closet. Where can I find a gift shop?
Di mana saya bisa menemukan toko hadiah?
Where can I find a gift shop? Where can I find a gift shop? There is one near the main square.
Ada satu di dekat alun-alun utama.
There is one near the main square. There is one near the main square. Can I use the hotel internet?
Bisakah saya menggunakan internet hotel?
Can I use the hotel internet? Can I use the hotel internet? Yes, the password is on the card.
Ya, kata sandinya ada di kartu.
Yes, the password is on the card. Yes, the password is on the card. Is there a bus stop close to here?
Apakah ada halte bus dekat sini?
Is there a bus stop close to here? Is there a bus stop close to here? It is beside the flower garden.
Itu berada di samping taman bunga.
It is beside the flower garden. It is beside the flower garden. Can I book a seat at the theater?
Bisakah saya memesan tempat duduk di teater?
Can I book a seat at the theater? Can I book a seat at the theater? Yes, tickets are at the box office.
Ya, tiket tersedia di loket penjualan.
Yes, tickets are at the box office. Yes, tickets are at the box office. Where can I buy local fruit?
Di mana saya bisa membeli buah lokal?
Where can I buy local fruit? Where can I buy local fruit? The fruit stand is near the corner.
Lapak buah ada di dekat sudut.
The fruit stand is near the corner. The fruit stand is near the corner. Can I take a picture here?
Bisakah saya mengambil foto di sini?
Can I take a picture here? Can I take a picture here? Yes, photography is allowed outside.
Ya, fotografi diperbolehkan di luar.
Yes, photography is allowed outside. Yes, photography is allowed outside. Is there a restaurant near this street?
Apakah ada restoran di jalan ini?
Is there a restaurant near this street? Is there a restaurant near this street? There is one next to the bakery.
Ada satu di sebelah toko roti.
There is one next to the bakery. There is one next to the bakery. Can I get my phone charged?
Bisakah saya mengisi daya ponsel saya?
Can I get my phone charged? Can I get my phone charged? There is a socket near the window.
Ada colokan di dekat jendela.
There is a socket near the window. There is a socket near the window. Where can I get a taxi ride?
Di mana saya bisa mendapatkan tumpangan taksi?
Where can I get a taxi ride? Where can I get a taxi ride? You can call one at the hotel gate.
Anda bisa memanggilnya di gerbang hotel.
You can call one at the hotel gate. You can call one at the hotel gate. Can I borrow a towel for the pool?
Bisakah saya meminjam handuk untuk kolam renang?
Can I borrow a towel for the pool? Can I borrow a towel for the pool? The towels are beside the shower.
Handuk berada di samping pancuran.
The towels are beside the shower. The towels are beside the shower. Is there a supermarket near the school?
Apakah ada supermarket di dekat sekolah?
Is there a supermarket near the school? Is there a supermarket near the school? It is across the small bus station.
Itu berada di seberang terminal bus kecil.
It is across the small bus station. It is across the small bus station. Can I change money here?
Bisakah saya menukar uang di sini?
Can I change money here? Can I change money here? Yes, the clerk will help you at the desk.
Ya, petugas akan membantu Anda di meja.
Yes, the clerk will help you at the desk. Yes, the clerk will help you at the desk. Where can I buy a train card?
Di mana saya bisa membeli kartu kereta?
Where can I buy a train card? Where can I buy a train card? You can find it at the ticket hall.
Anda bisa menemukannya di aula tiket.
You can find it at the ticket hall. You can find it at the ticket hall. Can I get water in a bottle?
Bisakah saya mendapatkan air dalam botol?
Can I get water in a bottle? Can I get water in a bottle? There is a shop near the entrance.
Ada toko di dekat pintu masuk.
There is a shop near the entrance. There is a shop near the entrance. Is there a cafe near the bridge?
Apakah ada kafe di dekat jembatan?
Is there a cafe near the bridge? Is there a cafe near the bridge? The cafe is behind the tree line.
Kafe berada di belakang deretan pohon.
The cafe is behind the tree line. The cafe is behind the tree line. Can I use a bike for a short trip?
Bisakah saya menggunakan sepeda untuk perjalanan singkat?
Can I use a bike for a short trip? Can I use a bike for a short trip? Yes, you can rent one near the station.
Ya, Anda dapat menyewanya di dekat stasiun.
Yes, you can rent one near the station. Yes, you can rent one near the station. Where can I see the mountain view?
Di mana saya bisa melihat pemandangan gunung?
Where can I see the mountain view? Where can I see the mountain view? You can see it from the hill path.
Anda dapat melihatnya dari jalur bukit.
You can see it from the hill path. You can see it from the hill path. Can I order dinner for two?
Bisakah saya memesan makan malam untuk 2 orang?
Can I order dinner for two? Can I order dinner for two?